how are you? Hope you're well, hope you're doing good, hope you're keeping warm. Today it's so cold, especially if you're in Nairobi. It's super cold. Please stay warm, keep warm. So today guys, I'm going to give you some tips on how to save when you're living in Nairobi. I know life is hard right now. It's tough on us, but we have to save the little we are earning. So I have some few tips on how I save my money and how I'd recommend you save yours too. Like the first tip is thrifting. Guys, just thrift. What is thrifting? First of all, thrifting is buying a slightly used item instead of going for the new one. In this process, you're going to save money. For example, instead of buying a new couch, you can go for a second-hand one, a slightly used one, and it will serve the same purpose, but you'll get it at a cheaper price. There's so many stores you can thrift in Nairobi. There are also online stores. Like there's an online page. This is not a store, it's a page where people post their items they want to sell, slightly used ones, or maybe they have used them but they're still in good condition. And these are guys who are majorly moving abroad, or maybe they just going outside Nairobi and they don't want to carry along their items, so they sell them at a cheaper price, but they are stuff in good condition. And the goodness with this page is that you will get in contact with the owner of the items. You go check out your items, you go check out that item and ensure it's in good condition, buy it and come with it into your house. You don't have to use any broker whereby you'll have to be conned, you can be conned your money. No, it's safer and cheaper. So from there you can save your money. You can buy a slightly used fridge, slightly used cooker, and save your money. Another thrift store is Think Twice. Think Twice, you can buy clothes. Majorly they sell clothes, duvets, bed sheets, and even baby clothes, ex-UK, and they are very nice. They are really nice. They are as good as new anyway. So, and they are cheap. So it's cheaper than going to buy new ones, which will serve the same purpose. We also have Gikomba. Gikomba, you can get really nice dresses, which you look classy in them, and they are cheaper. By doing that, you'll have saved a lot of money. Another thrift shop is I've said Gikomba. You can also go to Easily. There you can get clothes at a very cheap price, and they are new. Shoes, baby clothes, duvets, so many things. You can go as well to Toy Market. In Toy Market, you'll get baby clothes, you'll get carpets, you'll also get curtains at a very cheap price. You can get curtains for as little as 300 shillings, 200 shillings. They are so cheap. They are cheap items, but they are in good condition and they are very nice. Instead of going for 5,000 worth of curtains, you can get 1,500 worth of curtains. That's a save. That's a save, guys. Another tip is go to the source of the goods. Go to the source. Ask yourself, where do these guys get their goods? The sellers, where do they get them? Once you note some of those places, go there and buy your stuff there. Some of the sources I know are Gikomba for clothes. That's number one. For clothes, you know, Gikomba. Again, Gikomba, there's a place where they sell cereals. You can go there and buy your cereals at a very cheap price. Another place where you can source your cereals is where we call Nyamakima. Yeah, Nyamakima. In Nyamakima, where there's a Meru bus stage, where Meru vehicles line up. There's a place where they sell cereals at a very cheap price. You can ask anyone there, they'll just direct you. It's just there, nearby there. They'll just tell you, go this way, you'll find the stores there. They are very cheap. Another place where you can get stuff, where people source their stuff at a cheaper price, is Easily for clothes. I'd said that, and maybe duvets, curtains. In our wares, we have Kamkunji for utensils. There you'll find them at a very cheap price. You'll even find the double grill pan. And if you haven't watched my video on how to use a double grill pan, I'll leave the link to that video in the suggestion box. Please go watch it, guys. It's a nice one. So you'll get your double grill pan there at a very cheap price. Another place where you can source your items is Marikiti. Yes, for groceries and vegetables, go to Marikiti market. They are very cheap. Another place where I normally go to is Korogocho. I don't know how to mention the name, but we normally, it's in Dago. No, oh God, sorry, not Dagoreti, Dandora. It's in Dandora. It's called Coach. We normally call it Coach, but it's Korogosho. Their stuff, their grocer. In fact, it's cheaper than Marikiti, if I'm not wrong. You can get tomatoes, 6 tomatoes for 10 shillings. 10 bob, guys. 6 tomatoes. You can get onions for 1 bob. Cabbage, a big one, for 30 shillings. That's a save. That's a save, guys. And it's a very accessible place. You can always go and buy your groceries there and store in bulk. Another place is Bama market. If you eat meat, if you're not a vegan, you can go to Bama market and buy meat at a very cheap price. We have Njiru, there's Kiamaiko. There it's so cheap. You can come maybe 3 of you or 4 of you, or depending on how big your families are, or if you're single, you can come as many as you can. Buy a goat, let them slaughter for you, and you divide the meat you divide the meat amongst yourselves and go store it in your fridge. Instead of buying meat 1 kg, half a kg, that's a lot of money you're spending. You'll save a lot if you buy it in bulk. There's also another place where you can get the source, where you can source your stuff. This is drugs now. For those guys who maybe you have a condition whereby you have to manage it using drugs, or maybe you have parents up country who need drugs to manage maybe some conditions, medical conditions, you can buy them at there are majorly two cheap chemists in town. Very, very cheap, way cheap. You see the drugs you buy for, they go for 5,000 shillings. You'll get them for 3,500. One of them is Transchem. Transchem is directly opposite Afya Center, just adjacent to what do we call, Development House. Even where Development House is, where Naivas is. But let me say, their direction is opposite Afya Center. You just see Transchem chemist. There you can buy drugs. They're so cheap. There's another one called Sinai Chemist. Sinai Chemist is in Temple Road, where there's Obamana stage, where the Obamana buses line up. You just get in there and just take a slight corner, and you'll just see a very big banner written Sinai Chemist. They are so cheap, guys. You'll save money. For example, if you're someone suffering from you are asthmatic, and you normally buy your inhaler for 2,500 in the Kawaida Chemists, please go to Sinai Chemist. You'll get it for 1,800. It's that cheap. You'll have saved a lot, guys. A lot of money. So instead of you sending 5,000 shillings to your folks up country to buy drugs, buy them in Transchem or Sinai Chemist, and you'll save a lot. As maybe you'll use 3,500 instead of 5,000, and then you take your package and give it to a driver who's going to your up country home. Give them 200 shillings a tip. Then they'll deliver the drugs home safely, and you'll have saved your money a lot. That's a lot of money for me. Another tip is buy in bulk. Now, once you know the sources, once you know all the sources, go buy in bulk and store it in your house. Meat, buy in bulk, store it in your freezer. Vegetables, buy it in bulk, store it in your freezer. For tomatoes, you can blend them and store them in bags or in containers. You'll have saved your money. Learn to buy stuff in bulk. And another thing, shopping in bulk. You can shop there are so many wholesale shops in Isili. Yes, go to Isili wholesale shops. They sell their stuff so cheaply. you'll just save a lot of money. Go buy bulk, shop in bulk, learn to shop in bulk. You save a lot of money. Instead of buying 3 things, 4 things today, tomorrow, you're using a lot of money. So guys, go the bulk way. Even if you're single, if you live alone, go the bulk way. You'll save a lot of money. Another tip is understand time and season. Understand the time and season and go against time and season. For example, right now it's so cold. This is not the right time. This is not the right time to buy jackets, umbrellas. They are very cheap. They are twice the prices they could have been when it was hot. So right now it's cold. You buy stuff for hot season, like light dresses, light clothes, sandals. Right now they are very cheap. They are so cheap. You'll get it at a half price. When it's hot and sunny, buy clothing for hot season. No, sorry. When it's hot and sunny, buy clothes for cold season. Like right now, jackets, boots, name them, umbrellas. It will be excessively cheap. That small pocket umbrella that you'll buy today cold, it's so cold today, it's raining, it's drizzling, you'll buy the pocket umbrella for 250 shillings, trust me. But if it was a hot season, you can even get it for 130 shillings. Yes, that's a big save. That's a save. So I understand to go against time. Right now kids are not in school. There is no school admissions right now, but this is the right time to shop, to buy stuff for your kids. Even if your child is going to start school next year, 2021, we don't know when the government will really open up schools, but majorly it will be next year. Next year is not far. As per now, we are in September, October, November, December. The way time is flying right now. 3 months is a little time. Start today. Go buy today stuff for your kids, for back to school stuff, like school bags, anything they need for school, even books. If you already know the school where your kid is going to or starting school, buy uniform right now. There are no queues. They are cheaper. In fact, they are going to persuade you to buy. But if it's peak season in January, when everyone is buying school uniforms, you are going to pay a lot of money. So I'd rather you buy them right now and save a lot of money. So learn to go against time and season. Another tip is save in piggy banks. Have a piggy bank where you can drop a coin, a note, let's say 20 shillings, 10 shillings, 50 shillings. That's a lot of money. By the time the year ends, by the time 6 months elapses, that's a lot of money. You can find yourself saved even over 60,000, over 50,000, over 40,000. That's a lot of money. You can always do something with that. Again, have an Mshwari lock savings account. Mshwari lock savings account is the best way to store your money in your mobile phone. Because if you have money in M-Pesa, you can access it ASAP. Mshwari account, you can access it ASAP. But with Mshwari locked savings account, you'll have to take around 2 days for you to withdraw your money. So by the time, if you see a nice dress in town, you want to be quick to buy it, because you know that your money will have to take 2 days. So majorly by the time you're withdrawing your money from Mshwari locked savings account, it will be a really pressing matter or issue. So that will help you a lot. It will save you a lot from impulse buying, especially ladies. I know ladies love impulse buying, but it's not our fault. We just love nice things, and when you see something nice, you just want to buy it. But when your money is far, you can't access it. You learn to save. You learn to avoid impulse buying. Yes, guys. So those were the tips, and now the extra tip. Extra tip is this: you see the bus stage to your home or where you live, anywhere in Nairobi. That's not the only one. That one, you know, that's not the only one. There are always several stages. For example, if you live in, let's say, Umoja 3, I know Umoja 3, there are 3 bus stages. One is in Ronald Gala, that's the main stage. And there is one inside the bus station, OTC. And then there is one in Temple Road. Obamana buses there. You'll find some are going to Umoja 3. In those three stages, guys, they differ in fare. The fare prices differ, either by, maybe the Ronald Ngala one is 100 shillings as per now. The one in OTC you'll find maybe it's 80 shillings. The one in Temple Road, it's 70 shillings. The only difference is the distance you'll walk. You'll walk a little bit longer distance, and that's exercise. You'll be exercising. So maybe it's better you take the Obamana one, the 70 bob one, and save 30 shillings instead of comfortably getting to the stage, or you don't want to walk an extra mile to the stage in Temple Road, and now you hoped for the Ronald Ngala one, and your money, it's a steal. You take 100 shillings bob one, and there's a 70 bob one, that's a steal for me. So just you go for the 70 bob one and save 30 shillings. That 30 shillings, come and put it in your piggy bank. That's a save. So if you're living in any place in Nairobi apart from Umoja 3, ensure that you walk around and find out which stage is cheaper. There's always a different stage. You'll just hear the touts calling out the name of where you are going, and you'll save a lot of money. 10 shillings is money, 20 shillings is money, 30 shillings is money. There's no little money. If you put them together within a period of time, that's a lot of money that can help you purchase something useful. So guys, that was my extra tip. Those were my tips. Thank you for watching till the end. If you haven't subscribed, kindly make a point of subscribing. Tell a friend to subscribe. Thank you to all my subscribers. I love you all, guys. Have a lovely week. Stay blessed and stay warm. Bye. Mwah.